Once again, a hearty good morning to each and every one of you. Your Excellencies, His Highness and Her Highness, esteemed dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. In a short while, the Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, is about to arrive, which is why I'd like to once again request everyone to please take your seats. A humble request again to please keep your mobile phones on the silent mode. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji. I request all our dignitaries to please rise to welcome the Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji. We now request all of you to please take your seats. A hearty good morning to each and every one of you. It is my distinct honor to welcome all the defense ministers, deputy defense ministers, heads of delegations, senior military and civilian officers, and distinguished dignitaries from over 85 countries who have graced this prestigious gathering with their valuable presence. I have to admit that your participation underscores the shared commitment to enhancing international defense cooperation and collaboration. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, and all our esteemed dignitaries, a warm welcome to all of you to the Defense Ministers Conclave 2025. Without further ado, I would now like to invite Shri Sanjeev Kumar, Secretary, Defense Production, to please deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to BRIZ, Honorable Defense Ministers Conclave in Aero India 2025. Honorable Raksha Mantri Sri Rajnath Singh Ji, Honorable Raksha Rajya Mantri Sri Sanjay Seth Ji, Honorable Defense Ministers from friendly nations, Excellencies, Head of Delegations, distinguished senior officials, and esteemed guests, and my colleagues on this side, Chief of Defense Staff, Chiefs of all three armed forces, Defense Secretary, Chairman DRDO, and other senior officials, I extend a very warm and gracious welcome to all for this Defense Ministers Conclave being held on the sidelines of 15th edition of Aero India 2025, the Asia's largest biennial international show on aerospace, defense, and aviation sector. We are very grateful to Excellencies for having made time to join us at this conclave in spite of their pressing schedules and engagements. International security environment today has become very dynamic with constantly changing geopolitical interest across nations, ongoing wars and strained political situation in various parts of the world is resulting into new world order. Emerging new world order necessitates coming together of all like-minded nations to ensure mutual prosperity and peace. Against this backdrop, this Defense Ministers Conclave themed BRIZ, that is Building Resilience through International Defense and Global Engagement, is an endeavor to initiate discussions and deliberations on various aspects of defense cooperation. This conclave seeks to build upon the exchange of ideas and partnerships, widen the gamut of discussions, and also invite our friendly countries to join India's thriving domestic defense industry. It may be kindly seen that India has emerged as an attractive business destination. The business climate of India's defense industry has been catalyzed by Government of India's policy to make India a global destination for defense innovation and manufacturing. In last decade, we have made significant strides in enhancing our defense manufacturing capabilities, both in public and private sector. We have also developed a robust defense innovation ecosystem comprising of startup, MSMEs, R&D, and incubation labs. We invite all dignitaries to explore India's innovation ecosystem and progress made in developing indigenous defense technologies. We look forward to working together to deepen defense cooperation and engagement for prosperity and equitable growth for all. The gracious presence of Honorable Defense Ministers, senior defense officials, esteemed delegates, and distinguished guests has added greater value and significance to today's event. We are confident that today's enclave would be a great opportunity to all of us to understand each other better and develop new partnerships and strengthen existing partnerships. I once again welcome all dignitaries, excellencies to this conclave, and also convey our gratefulness to all dignitaries for accepting our invitation and being with us in the Aero India 2025. Wish you very pleasant stay and meaningful outcomes. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful thoughts and also for setting the context for the Defense Ministers Conclave 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I would now request the Honorable Defense Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, to please release the book titled Bridge, Building Resilience Through International Defense and Global Engagements. This coffee table book is curated to provide an insightful overview of the major defense platforms and subsystems exported by Indian defense companies in recent years. I request the dignitaries to please come together as well, along with the Honorable Defense Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, to release the book titled Bridge. Thank you very much. With that, we now have a short film showcasing India's defense manufacturing capabilities, projecting the nation's advanced technological prowess and its capacity to meet the global defense ecosystem's evolving needs. So kindly drive your attention to the screen, please.
In an increasingly complex world that we live in today, security of nations and unified resistance is paramount and a global concern. One that demands unity, collaboration and a shared spirit of innovation in defense systems. A future that builds a bridge of strength and trust. Bridge 2025, where India takes center stage in showcasing its steadfast commitment to innovation and sustainability. Historically, India has always been a bridge between the East and West. Since the ancient maritime routes to the Silk Road, India has been a global connector.
भारत दुनिया को कॉन्फ्लिक्ट से बाहर निकालकर कनेक्ट करने में ही जुटा है। प्राचीन सिल्क रूट से लेकर आज के टेक्नोलॉजी रूट तक भारत का हमेशा एक ही मिशन रहा है, दुनिया को कनेक्ट करना और प्रगति के नए रास्ते खोलना।
Welcome to the Defense Ministers Conclave 2025, where nations unite to build a safer and more prosperous world. Over the last 2 decades, India has surged ahead to become a global powerhouse in creating sophisticated defense systems, cutting-edge defense platforms on land, at sea, and in the air. Today, we are at the forefront in highly specialized fields like AI and automation, surveillance systems powered by advanced algorithms to smart drones. India prepares for the battlefields of tomorrow by massive investments in ecosystems involving defense and private companies, startups and academia. The indigenous manufacturing and designing infrastructure has led to trailblazing technology, systems and components that are scalable, reliable and globally competitive. The heart of innovation lies in India's startups and MSMEs. With revolutionary reforms, policies, tax structures and path-breaking initiatives like IDEX and the creation of defense corridors with defense manufacturing and design facilities on a mega scale. Bridge succeeds only when there is a robust and trustworthy supply chain and MRO system that truly connects the world. India has already established strong roots with reliability and expertise, meeting global defense demands with supreme efficiency. Let us stand as architects of a future that shines with promise, a future woven with hope, fortified by our resolve and guided by our unwavering commitment. A world for generations to cherish and trust. Let's build a bridge they rightfully deserve.
On that dynamic note, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a presentation that will highlight India's robust and evolving defense manufacturing capabilities. I'd like to please invite Shri Amit Satija, Joint Secretary, Defense Industries Promotion, for the presentation. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Raksha Mantri, Honorable Raksha Rajya Mantri, esteemed Defense Ministers, Deputy Defense Ministers, heads of the delegates, other delegates from different countries, officers on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Today we hold this conclave under the theme Bridge, Building Resilience Through International Defense and Global Engagement, a platform to introduce India's defense capabilities and opportunities for partnerships with a vision towards global security. This conclave highlights India's commitment to build strong international partnerships in defense sector through collaboration, innovation, and trust. We aim to strengthen global resilience and create enhanced security in our respective regions. The essence of the theme Bridge lies in collaboration and shared responsibility, reflecting our collective vision for a balanced and secure global environment. Trust, the foundation of any strong partnership. We believe that by building trust and partnerships, we can bring peace and security on a global scale. Resilience is another pillar. Through shared technologies, whether it is AI, drones, or cyber capabilities, we can collectively craft a secure global defense infrastructure. Bridge also emphasizes sustainable growth with partnerships of like-minded nations in defense domain. We believe in sharing and cooperation amongst all for crafting a win-win scenario for all. Defense capabilities are to be utilized for shared global security. India actively supports and globally engages with its friendly foreign countries for ensuring peace in all regions and for promoting defense cooperation. This initiative embodies India's role as a dependable partner, offering affordable, high-quality solutions tailored to our global partners. India could be seen not just as a strategic partner, but also as a land of immense opportunities. With an 8.2% GDP growth in 23-24, India has emerged as the fifth largest economy, nearly valued as USD $4 trillion. We also hold the world's largest youth population. 50% of the Indians are under 25, ready to shape the future. Initiatives like Make in India and IDEX are fueling innovation, empowering startups, and fostering a robust defense ecosystem. These efforts propelled India jumping 79 ranks in the ease of doing business index in just 5 years. Backed by a conducive business environment, India provides an ideal platform for partnership. This is an India that is resilient, innovative, and future-ready. This is a snapshot of our defense sector. We have the second largest armed force in the world. Our defense budget grows steadily over every year, and now we stand at $78 billion in the financial year 25-26. We focus on military modernization with a large proportion of our defense budget reserved for it. Our enabling policy interventions on industrial licensing and FDIs have created a very conducive environment for doing business here. India is a proven leader in defense manufacturing and innovation. Our thriving defense industrial ecosystem, powered by 16 defense public sector units and more than 430 private defense companies, supported by over 16,000 micro, small, and medium enterprises, offers immense opportunities to collaborate and transfer of technologies. Our defense corridors, aerospace hubs, and shipyards are world-class, enabling us to meet diverse global needs. In financial year 23-24, India's defense production crossed $15 billion. Our startups are spearheading defense innovations and are leading developers of disruptive technologies in the evolving defense sector. These strengths enable us to deliver high-quality, cost-effective solutions which are tailored to international need. These are just few of our land systems for which we have indigenous manufacturing capability. For land forces, we provide state-of-the-art armored vehicles, small arms, artillery, and military trucks, amongst many other items which we are capable of to produce. We are proud of our air capabilities. The 4 platforms to the left are designed and developed indigenously by India, and the 2 to the right are designed by our partner countries, for which we have manufacturing capabilities. In the air, our fighter jets and helicopters equipped with most modern weapons offer unmatched air dominance in any scenario. These are some of our naval platforms. The INS Vikrant, India's indigenous aircraft carrier, is a symbol of our self-reliance. INS Waksheet submarine highlights our engineering excellence. We also have our indigenous warships and specialized vessels like OPVs, FIBs, and surveillance systems. These are few of our cutting-edge missile systems developed by DRDO with Indian industry, which we can offer to our friendly foreign countries. Some of the systems are already being used by our friends. AI-driven systems, satellite communication platforms, and space defense solutions are emerging technologies which Indian defense companies have developed capabilities. We have embraced cutting-edge research, advancement in AI, drones, cyber warfare, and even space technologies. India's journey in defense export has been steady and quite fast. We have evolved from being a major importer to the globally recognized exporter of defense equipment. Collaborations with public sector defense companies, with leading private sector companies, yielded huge benefits in our defense manufacturing. Our exports span over 100 nations, with more than 10,000 items being exported almost every year. Our key defense exports are missiles, naval systems, armored vehicles, artillery guns, radars, among many others. Last year, we achieved a remarkable 32% growth in defense exports, and by 2029, we are targeting a $6 billion target of defense exports. This trajectory showcases not just growth, but the trust our friends placed on India's capabilities. Today, India-made equipment serves all major friendly armed forces in the world. We aim to expand markets, foster innovation, strengthen partnership, and redefine resilience through innovation and sustainability. India is a destination of immense opportunities for aerospace and defense sector. India's defense solutions are geared towards emerging markets, ensuring both growth and stability. We invite you to collaborate with us in jointly manufacturing and R&D, leveraging India's expertise to co-create advanced defense system. Capacity building programs offer a chance to share our knowledge and build local capabilities, and also create an opportunity for diversified supply chain. Through technology transfers, we ensure partnerships are mutually rewarding. Before I conclude my presentation, I invite all of you to join us in building this bridge for future. Engage with India's defense system, explore our capabilities, and join hands to create a resilient and secure world. India remains committed to strengthening global security through meaningful engagement and cutting-edge solutions. Let's continue this dialogue, turning today's discussion into tomorrow's action. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for that enlightening presentation filled with pertinent data points and key highlights. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to invite the Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, to please address the august gathering.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, the Defence Ministers, Deputy Defence Ministers, Head of Delegations, and a distinguished guest from across the world, welcome to India. It is an honor for me to address the esteemed gathering at the Defence Ministers Conclave 2025. I thank all of you for coming and being part of this grand occasion, Aero India. Your presence here reflects commonalities of our interests as well as our strong bilateral ties. Though there may be distances, but the road to a friend's house is never long. The city of Bengaluru, where we meet today, is a hub of innovation and technological excellence, India's Silicon Valley. It offers an ideal setting to discuss our collective commitment to ensuring a secure, resilient, and prosperous future. The theme of this conclave, Bridge, Building Resilience through International Defense and Global Engagement, encapsulates the essence of our shared mission to unite nations through meaningful collaboration based on mutual respect and mutual trust. India has long championed a vision of peace, security, and development that is inclusive and collaborative. This vision is guided by the Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi's dynamic 5 Yes approach: Samman, meaning respect; Samvad, meaning dialogue; Sahyog, meaning cooperation; Shanti, meaning peace; and Samriddhi, meaning prosperity. These principles form the cornerstone of our international engagements. They also resonate strongly in today's world, which is increasingly witnessing divisions. Friends, today, increasing number of conflicts is making our world a more unpredictable place. New power plays, new methods, and new means of weaponization, increased role of the non-state actors, and the disruptive technologies have made the world order more fragile. At the same time, the distinction between security of the borders and the internal security is getting blurred, as hybrid warfare can target critical national infrastructure even during the peace time. The definition of front line is changing fast today. Moreover, the dimensions of cyberspace and outer space are challenging the established definition of sovereignty. Excellencies, new dimensions are increasingly influencing the established notions of defense and aerospace sector. A period of disruptive technology is being witnessed today with the advent of artificial intelligence, quantum technologies, hypersonic, directed energy, and other such frontier technologies. This is transforming the character of warfare, creating new vulnerabilities. These changes would have a deep impact on how militaries fight in the future, forcing us to reassess the capabilities required to meet the challenges of the fast evolving character of warfare. Excellency, it is my firm belief that the evolving global security scenario demands innovative approaches and stronger partnerships. India's engagements in the global stage exemplifies our commitment to fostering security and growth for all. In the Indian Ocean region, we have embraced the policy of Sagar, security and growth for all in the region, and are focusing on key areas such as maritime security, economic development, and blue economy. Friends, at the same time, our collaborative efforts in combating non-traditional threats such as piracy, terrorism, illegal and unprecedented fishing, and climate-related challenges underline our commitment for global cooperative action. Our commitment extends beyond the Indian Ocean region and serves as a blueprint for fostering global partnership built on equality, trust, mutual respect, and adherence to international law. It is under these uncertain and dynamically changing circumstances that we have gathered here today to assess and evolve our common goals and strategy to work for a peaceful international order. Friends, as I mentioned earlier, India's vision and approach towards this is built upon building bridges, as this event is aptly named among the Committee of Nations. Friends, India believes that the international order and peace cannot be ensured from a position of weakness. And towards this, we have been working very hard to bring about a transformation in our defense capabilities. And we have put in place a very conducive policy regime which encourages investment and production of an entire range of modern state-of-the-art land and maritime and air systems. India's emergence as a global hub for research, development, and innovation in defense is a testament to our capabilities and aspirations. Today, we have a vibrant defense startup ecosystem within the larger Indian startup ecosystem, which ranks third globally in terms of unicorn count. Our thriving aerospace and defense sectors, supported by a significant research and development base and an entrepreneurial spirit, offer unparalleled opportunities for collaboration. Our skill base enables us to produce at highly competitive costs. India is committed to share state-of-the-art defense equipment, hardware, services, and technology with our friends and partners. I invite you to join us in co-developing and co-producing advanced systems and fostering innovation together. Excellencies, India's defense diplomacy reflects our commitment to building enduring bilateral and multilateral relationships. Our approach emphasizes mutual capacity building, prosperity, and security for the sovereignty of our partner nations. We do not believe in transactional relationships or imposing solutions. Indian solutions are not prescriptive. Instead, we aim to empower our partners to chart their own paths through support that aligns with their national priorities. This philosophy of equitable partnership is the foundation of our defense collaboration, whether it involves supplying Indian-made ships and aircrafts, sharing expertise, or conducting joint training programs. Friends, India's position as a preferred partner for defense export is reinforced by our adherence to quality, reliability, and commitment to the specific needs of our partners. Friends, our defense industry is well equipped to meet diverse requirements from cutting-edge technology to cost-effective solutions. We take pride in offering customized support that strengthens the capabilities of our partner nations, enabling them to address their security challenges effectively. Friends, the challenges we face, from terrorism and cybercrime to humanitarian crisis and climate-induced disasters, transcend borders, and they demand a united response. The Bridge Initiative represents our commitment to transforming dialogue into actionable outcomes, fostering partnerships that are resilient, adaptable, and forward-looking. As we move forward, let us reaffirm our shared commitment to building bridges of trust and cooperation. I hope that the ideas and initiatives discussed here today are translated into actions that enhance global security and prosperity in future. India stands ready to work with all nations in crafting solutions that are innovative, equitable, and sustainable. Together, we can build a future where security and prosperity go hand in hand, ensuring peace and stability for generations to come. Last but not the least, I would like to thank you for your commitment to these shared goals. Let us continue to strengthen our partnership, foster mutual respect, and work collaboratively towards a world that embodies the ideals of resilience, peace, and prosperity. Friends, I once again thank you for coming to India, and I would like you all to enjoy this grand show, Aero India 2025. I wish all of you and the people back home good health and prosperity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your visionary thoughts and for also setting the roadmap ahead with your dynamic words. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we now proceed forward to hear from our esteemed defense ministers and deputy defense ministers from foreign-friendly countries. While the mics have been placed in front of the respective leaders, I will be inviting them one by one to please share their thoughts. So first up, ladies and gentlemen, I invite His Excellency from Algeria, His Excellency General Saïd Changriha.
شكرا جزيلا. معالي وزير الدفاع لجمهورية الهند السيد رجناث سينغ، معالي وزراء دفاع الدول المشاركة، الحضور الكريم، أود في المستهل أن أشكركم على الدعوة الكريمة التي تفضلتم بتوجيهها لي للمشاركة في إشغال اجتماع وزارة الدفاع 2025 بعنوان بناء الصلابة من خلال الدفاع الدولي والالتزام العالمي، والتي أتمنى أن تكون مثمرة ومفيدة لكافة المشاركين. بالفعل يترجم هذا الاجتماع الذي يتناول موضوعا بالغ الأهمية الإرادة الصادقة لجمهورية الهند في تعزيز علاقاتها مع أصدقائها وشركائها، كما يشكل فرصة للحوار وتبادل وجهات النظر والتصورات الاستشرافية حول المواضيع ذات الصلة بالأمن الدولي. معالي وزير الدفاع لجمهورية الهند، أيها الحضور الكريم، سأحاول فيما يلي التطرق بإيجاز إلى دور الجزائر في استتباب الأمن والاستقرار في منطقة الاهتمام، وكذا السياق الجيوسياسي السائد كل من الساحل وشمال إفريقيا والشرق الأوسط. بالفعل تعاني منطقة الساحل من عدم الاستقرار السياسي وأمني مزمن، مما أدى إلى تحولها إلى البؤرة الأولى للإرهاب في العالم ومرتعا لمختلف أشكال الجريمة المنظمة العابرة للحدود. أمام هذا السياق المثير للقلق، كثفت الجزائر من جهودها لمساعدة دول المنطقة على استعداد استقرارها وأمنها من خلال توفيرها الدعم اللوجستي والتكوين ومرافقتها خاصة في مجال مكافحة الإرهاب. في هذا الصدد تجدر الإشارة إلى تبني مجلس الأمن للأمم المتحدة قبل أيام قليلة بيانا يسلط الضوء على البنية المؤسسية لمكافحة الإرهاب في إفريقيا، حيث كرس هذا البيان الاعتراف بالدور الرئيسي لرئيس الجمهورية السيد عبد المجيد تبون في الوقاية من هذا الظاهرة ومكافحاتها. من جهة أخرى تدعم الجزائر الحوار بين الأشقاء في ليبيا وتبذل جهودا لإيجاد حل ليبي بعيدا عن أي تدخل أجنبي. أما فيما يخص قضية الصحراء الغربية التي تعتبر آخر مستعمرة في إفريقيا، فإن الوضع لا يزال غير مستقر، وهذا منذ خرق اتفاق وقف إطلاق النار سنة 2020. وعليه يستدعي هذا الوضع المقلق من المجتمع الدولي تحمل كامل مسؤولياته لتنظيم استيفاء تقرير مصير من أجل السماح للشعب الصحراوي التعبير عن خياره طبقا للوائح الأممية ذات الصلة. في الشرق الأوسط، وإذ نشيد بالدخول وقف إطلاق النار في غزة حيز التنفيذ، فإننا ندعو المجتمع الدولي إلى السهر على فرض التطبيق الفعلي والكامل لهذا الاتفاق وتأمين الإغاثة الإنسانية للسكان، كما تدعو الجزائر لضرورة إقامة دولة فلسطين المستقلة والسيدة في حدود جوان 1967. كما يستدعي الوضع الأمني في سوريا الشقيقة التي تشهد تحولات عميقة دعم المجتمع الدولي من أجل الحفاظ على مقومات الدولة ووحدتها الترابية. من كل ما سبق أعتقد أن التحديات الأمنية التي تواجه عالمنا اليوم تتطلب منا تعزيز التعاون متعدد الأطراف وتضافر الجهود من أجل المساهمة في ترسيخ قيم السلم والتنمية المستدامة، وكذا بناء عالم أكثر أمنا واستقرارا ورخاء. في الأخير أود أن أعرب عن تهاني الحارة للسلطة العسكرية الهندية نظير التنظيم المميز لهذا التظاهرة، وأشكرهم على حسن الاستقلام وكرم الضيافة. شكرا على حسن الإصغاء.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as we march ahead, I now invite His Excellency from Armenia, His Excellency Mr. Surain Papakyan.
Honorable Minister of Defense of Republic of India, Your Excellency Rajnath Singh, I wish to express my gratitude for your invitation to attend the Aero India 2025 exhibition and the Bridge Defense Ministers Conclave 2025, as well as for traditional warm hospitality. I congratulate you on the excellent opening ceremony of the exhibition. It can already be confidently stated that it is really a successful event. I also welcome all the participants of this meeting and express my satisfaction for organizing this international meeting on the very actual topic, namely building resilience throughout international defense and global engagement. This event aims at responding to international security threats and brings together countries that share the same values of peace, stability, and prosperity. The organization of this event is evidence that India, Being one of the major players in the international arena, with its growing influence, is making great efforts to confront international security threats and increase resilience. For several years now, Armenia has been closely cooperating with India in the defense sector. Our joint efforts are aimed not only at increasing defense and security capabilities of Armenia and India, but also to ensure international and regional security, peace, and stability. Currently, Armenia is in the active phase of forming a new security architecture and a new defense system, the main goal of which is to develop Armenia's defense capabilities with the aim of protecting the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity without having any territorial issues with its neighbors. Having gone through decades of aimed conflicts, Armenia today has adopted a policy of achieving long-term sustainable peace in the region and is making efforts to achieve in the earliest possible. In this context, the Armenian government has also presented the crossroads of peace concept. The main principle is the unblocking of all communications in the region and ensuring access to infrastructure for all neighbors. The implementation of the concept will provide a land connection between the Indian Ocean region and the Gulf countries on the one hand, and the countries of the Black Sea and Mediterranean regions on the other. It will contribute to the launch of new trade routes by Armenia and India and the activation of international trade turnover, which in turn will ensure the peaceful development and prosperity of all the countries involved. The development of economic relations will allow allowing conflicts, at the same time providing an opportunity to develop the defense capabilities of the countries to withstand external security challenges. I am confident that this is the goal of all participants in this conclave. These approaches are shared by Armenia, India, and partners. I expect that all of us will make our efforts towards strengthening international security. Once again, I express my gratitude to the India side for organizing and hosting this event. I wish all partners fruitful work.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite Her Excellency from Ethiopia, Her Excellency Engineer Aisha Mohammed Musa.
Your Excellency, the Honorable Defense Minister of India, Shri Rajan Singh, distinguished Defense Ministers, esteemed guests, organizers, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great privilege to be here today at Euro-India 2025, a distinguished gathering that embodies the spirit of innovation, strategic dialogue, and international cooperation in the defense sector. This esteemed platform reflects our collective commitment to strengthening the global security, advancing cutting-edge technology, and fostering stability through meaningful collaboration. India and Ethiopia shares a profound history of military cooperation that has strengthened over the decades. A remarkable testament to this partnership is the establishment of the Harari Military Academy, which stands as a symbol of India's invaluable contribution to Ethiopia's modern military training and capacity building. India's unwavering support has played a pivotal role in shaping our defense education, fostering professionalism, and enhancing the operational capabilities of our armed forces. This long-standing partnership underscores our shared values of discipline, excellence, and security. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as we convene here today, we recognize the landscape of security evolving rapidly, demanding innovation and strategic foresight. The Ethiopian Defense Forces greatly appreciate India's leadership in defense research, technology, and industry. We acknowledge India's remarkable advancements in indigenous defense manufacturing and self-reliance, and we are eager to explore new avenues for collaboration in capacity building, knowledge exchange, and technological advancement. Aero India 2025 provides an exceptional opportunity to deepen our partnerships, share critical insights, and collectively shape the future of global defense cooperation. By strengthening our ties and leveraging each other's expertise, we can bolster regional and international security, promote stability, and contribute to sustainable progress that benefits not only our nations, but the world at large. Finally, I extend my sincere gratitude to the Government of India for hosting this prestigious event and for the warm hospitality extended to me and my colleagues. Let us seize this moment to reinforce our cooperation and work together towards a safer, more secure, and more prosperous future. I thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I now invite His Excellency from Fiji, His Excellency P.O. Tiko Duadua.
Your Excellency, the Defense Minister for India, Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, esteemed colleagues, distinguished delegates, Subodaya, Istanbul Vinak, and a very good morning to you all. It is an honor to be here today in Bengaluru, representing Fiji at this important gathering of defense leaders. Let me begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to our hosts, the government and the people of India, for their warm hospitality and for convening this dialogue at a time when security cooperation has never been more vital. India and Fiji share a bond that is more than diplomatic. It is historical, cultural, and deeply rooted in shared values of democracy, resilience, and regional solidarity. As we gather under the theme Bridge, it is a reminder that security in our time is not just about defense. It is about connection. It is about building resilience, integrating defense efforts, and engaging globally to shape a safer and more stable future. For Fiji, security is not just about safeguarding borders. It is about protecting people, livelihoods, and the environment that sustains us. We face challenges that do not recognize national boundaries, transnational crime, maritime security threats, cyber vulnerabilities, and above all, the existential threat of climate change. These challenges demand cooperation, and that is why this dialogue is so important. India has been a steadfast partner in strengthening regional security. The Indian Navy's support in humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, its role in maritime domain awareness, and its investment in defense capability building have had a tangible impact in the Pacific. Fiji values this partnership and sees great potential in deepening our cooperation, not only in defense, but in areas of emerging security, from cybersecurity to crisis response coordination. As global dynamics shift, we must resist division and reaffirm our commitment to peace, stability, and mutual respect. The Pacific is not a chessboard for competition. It is our home, and its security must be shaped by the aspirations of all its people. That is why we believe in building bridges, not barriers. In the Indo-Pacific, we are bound together not just by shared waters, but by shared responsibilities. I once again thank our Indian hosts for their leadership and commitment to fostering these critical conversations. Let us use this opportunity to strengthen our partnerships, reinforce our shared values, and ensure that the bridges we build today become the foundations of lasting security for tomorrow. Vindak Waglevu and Bahut Danavad.
Thank you very much, sir. On that pioneering note, let's march ahead. And now, may I please humbly request His Excellency from the Gambia, His Excellency Sering Modao Njai, to please share your words, sir.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Defense of India, Excellency Rajnath Singh, colleague Ministers of Defense here present, Chief of Defense Staffs, esteemed representative of different international and regional organizations here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to express my singular honor and privilege to be here today to participate in this very important Defense Ministers' Conclave held in this beautiful city, Bangalore. And I hereby convey the warm and fraternal greetings of His Excellency, our President, President Adama Barrow, President of the Republic of the Gambia, to His Excellency Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. On behalf of the government and people of the Republic of the Gambia, I would like to express my sincere appreciation and profound gratitude to the government of India for the warm welcome, hospitality accorded to me and my delegations since our arrival, and for the excellent logistics arrangements that have been put in place for the holding of this very important meeting. Excellencies, as we are all aware, peace and security, among other things, are common values of humanity, and thus the desire of all mankind, regardless of national origin or race. This gathering encapsulates the historic and dynamic cooperations to strategize and find solutions to maintain peace, security, and stability in our countries and the world by extension. This meeting carries a great significance and particular importance as today's security environment is unpredictable. The scourge of terrorism, cyber attacks, and other stresses our defense institutions, making them more vulnerable. The team building resilience through defense and global engagement bridge is key to deterring, resisting, and recovering shocks. Resilience is essential in defense planning, bringing together military capacity and civil preparedness. Our countries should work together, put resources together, and support each other to fight instability and other security threats, since we have different potentials. Our constructive engagement can facilitate the maintenance of peace, security, and stability in our respective countries through information and intelligence sharing, as well as effective coalition operations. Excellencies, this conclave held during a period of major global and international transformation. In response to the aspirations of the people of India and the rest of the world, this meeting is expected to build a comprehensive framework for expanding defense partnership to build resilience for all and to evidence our mutual desire to strengthen our multifaceted military cooperations for the peace and security of our respective countries. At this juncture, I want to seize this opportunity to thank and commend the Ministries of Defense of India for organizing such a significant meeting, creating a platform for us to share our views on our common security challenges and identify tangible solutions for sustainable peace and stability in the world. I believe that military cooperation is an important component in India's relations with other countries. We all have a stake in ensuring that this partnership works for the best of our people who constitute the true core of our friendship. The maintenance of peace and stability in Africa over the years is a real, as illustrated by our current situation in the Sahel, which has now become a cause for concern. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in closing, in this service of fulfilling the hopes and aspirations of our people, I hope that at the end of this meeting, the Defense Ministers Conclave 2025, we will be able to lay another solid foundation for the future of our defense cooperation, and at the same time, reaffirm the importance of enhancing security and peace by building resilience through international defense and effective global engagement. I also hope that it will promote continued military interaction and defense cooperation. I want to thank you all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite His Excellency from the Kingdom of Lesotho, His Excellency Mr. Limfo Justice Tau.
Honorable Minister of Defense of the Republic of India, distinguished ministers, chiefs of armed forces, government officials from across the world here in present, industry leaders, delegates and friends. It is a great privilege to stand before you today at the prestigious Air of India show, representing the Kingdom of Lesotho. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Government of India and the Minister of Defense for the warm invitation and the opportunity to be part of this remarkable gathering of global defense and aerospace leaders. Aero India is more than just an exhibition. It is a strengthening global defense cooperation, and it is a platform for strategic engagement, technological advancement, and global collaboration. Yesterday, as we witnessed cutting-edge aerospace innovations, military technology, and industry partnerships, we were and we are reminded that security is a collective responsibility. No nation indeed can stand alone in ensuring peace and stability, and it is through partnerships like this that we can enhance defense cooperation for a safer world. Ladies and gentlemen, Lesotho remains committed to regional peacekeeping, security cooperations, and capacity building initiatives in defense. Our role within the Southern African Development Community and our contributions to peacekeeping missions demonstrate our commitment to maintaining stability in Africa and beyond. As we gather here today, Lesotho believes that partnerships in training, military and military technologies, and defense capabilities enhancement are essential for sustainable security. India has been a valued partner in cooperation, and we appreciate the training programs, military exchanges, and capacity building initiatives extended to our armed forces. These efforts strengthen not only our military competencies, but also the bonds of friendship between our nations. We stand on the brink of a new era in defense, where artificial intelligence, drone technologies, space defense, and cybersecurity are shaping the future of warfare. For nations like Lesotho, access to modern technologies, surveillance systems, and cybersecurity expertise is crucial for national security. We look forward to exploring partnerships that will enable us to enhance our defense preparedness through training, technology sharing, and sustainable defense solutions. India's vision of self-reliant India and its advances in defense manufacturing offer great opportunities for nations like ours to learn, collaborate, and build sustainable defense capabilities. As I conclude, or rather as we conclude the event, I reaffirm Lesotho's commitment to working closely with our partners in Africa, Asia, and beyond to enjoy a secure, stable, and technologically advanced future. Aero India has provided a valuable platform for dialogue, and I look forward to strengthening our partnerships in the days ahead. Allow me, at this juncture, to once again extend my deepest gratitude to our gracious hosts and to all the distinguished delegates gathered here today. May this event mark the beginning of new collaborations, stronger defense ties, and shared prosperity. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We now move ahead as I invite His Excellency from Madagascar, His Excellency Sahiwe Lalmuj Delfort.
Merci de m'avoir donné la parole. Monsieur le ministre de la Défense de l'Inde, chers collègues ministres, honorables invités, tout protocole observé, mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. C'est avec une profonde gratitude que je prends la parole aujourd'hui dans ce conclave des ministres de la Défense qui se tient dans le cadre prestigieux d'Aero India 2025. Cet événement constitue une plateforme essentielle pour échanger sur les défis contemporains en matière de défense et de sécurité. Le thème de cette année, construire une résilience à travers la défense internationale et l'engagement global, est d'une actualité brûlante. Nous vivons dans un monde où les conflits, les tensions géopolitiques et les crises économiques fragilisent la stabilité de nombreuses nations. Dans ce contexte, renforcer notre résilience collective est une nécessité et cela passe inévitablement par une coopération accrue entre nos États. L'un des défis majeurs qui se pose aujourd'hui est la résilience de la chaîne d'approvisionnement en matière de défense. L'interdépendance croissante de nos économies et les récents événements mondiaux, qu'il s'agisse de crises sanitaires, de tensions géopolitiques, de conflits armés, ont démontré la vulnérabilité des chaînes logistiques essentielles à la sécurité nationale. Il est impératif de diversifier nos sources d'approvisionnement, d'encourager le transfert de technologies et de renforcer nos capacités locales de production pour garantir l'autonomie stratégique de nos nations. Madagascar, en tant que nation insulaire, occupe une place singulière dans les environnements sécuritaires globaux. Nous n'aurons pas connu de conflits militaires directs ces dernières décennies, mais nous sommes néanmoins confrontés à des défis sécuritaires majeurs, notamment la criminalité maritime et la pêche illégale, le terrorisme et la criminalité transnationale et la cybersécurité. Il est clair qu'aucun pays ne peut à lui seul faire face aux défis sécuritaires du XXIe siècle. La résilience ne peut être construite que par l'union de nos efforts. L'histoire nous enseigne que la guerre est une tragédie que nous devons éviter à tout prix. Nous rendons hommage aux peuples qui ont souffert et qui, malgré les épreuves, ont su reconstruire des nations fortes et prospères. L'Inde, à travers son leadership en matière de défense et d'innovation technologique, joue un rôle clé dans cette dynamique. Son concept, une terre, une famille, un avenir qui prône l'unité et la coopération internationale, est un modèle inspirant pour Madagascar et pour l'ensemble des pays ici représentés. Avec des partenaires solides comme vous, Madagascar est prête à relever les défis de demain et à contribuer aux efforts communs pour une paix durable. Comme le dit un proverbe malagasy, séparés, nous sommes fragiles comme le sable. Unis, nous sommes solides comme la pierre. C'est avec cet esprit de solidarité que nous nous engageons à travailler ensemble pour garantir la stabilité des chaînes d'approvisionnement et renforcer notre sécurité collective. Avant de terminer mon allocution, je tiens à remercier le gouvernement indien d'avoir nous invités à ce conclave des ministres de la Défense. Et je souhaite à tous les participants une conférence fructueuse. Je vous remercie, mesdames et messieurs.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite Her Excellency from Malawi, Her Excellency Mrs. Monica Amon Changanamunu.
Your Excellency, Rajnath Singh, the Defense Minister of India, Ministers of Defense, and Deputy Ministers of Defense, Chiefs of Defense Forces, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste. I bring greetings from Malawi, the home heart of Africa. It is an honor for me to speak to you at this important Defense Ministers' Conclave. I would like to start by expressing my sincere thanks to the Government of India for organizing this important meeting. This conclave shows how global cooperation can effectively tackle common issues and create opportunities for shared growth. India and Malawi have a long and productive partnership based on mutual respect and common goals for sustainable development. India has played a vital role in Malawi's progress. First, India has helped empower our youth through education. The Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program, along with various scholarships, has enabled many Malawians to study in India's esteemed institutions. These scholarships represent investments in Malawi's future, providing our young leaders with the necessary skills and knowledge for development. In healthcare, India's impact has been substantial. Affordable medicines and medical supplies from India have greatly improved health access in Malawi. Furthermore, collaboration in medical training and access to specialized care in Indian hospitals has saved numerous lives, strengthening the friendship between our nations. Our economic ties are also vital. India is a significant trading partner for Malawi, importing agricultural products while exporting machinery, vehicles, and textiles. This trade promotes economic growth, job creation, and the development of our industries. This conclave allows us to discuss how India's advancements in early warning systems, disaster response, and durable infrastructure can be tailored and harnessed to meet our specific challenges. Such cooperation is essential in protecting our citizens and enhancing resilience to climate change. Additionally, the cultural and diplomatic links between India and Malawi demonstrate the strength of our friendship. The vibrant Indian community in Malawi, combined with India's investment in development initiatives, enrich our nation socially and economically. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, India's support illustrates what international cooperation can accomplish. As we gather at this conclave, we recognize that our shared security and prosperity are deeply linked. Malawi is dedicated to strengthening its partnership with India and other nations present, ensuring that our benefits of our joint efforts reach all our citizens. In defense, we appreciate India's continued support in military assistance and training programs. Malawian officers have been involved in professional development in India's military institutions. However, the absence of an official Indian-Malawi defense cooperation needs to be looked into to further foster the already existing friendly relations. We face unpredictable emerging security issues that need us to work together. Let us therefore continue working together, utilizing our collective knowledge, resources, and commitment to create a safer, stronger, and more prosperous future for everyone. I thank you all, and I thank you for hosting us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. As we take these dynamic words from our leaders forward, I now invite His Excellency from South Sudan, His Excellency Lieutenant General Cholthon Jebaluk.
Your Excellency Chief Guest Rajnath Singh, Minister of Defense, Republic of India, distinguished delegates, honorable ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to speak before you today at the India and British Defense Ministers Conclave 2025 here in Bangalore, India. On behalf of Government of South Sudan, led by President His Excellency General Salva Kiir Mayardit, I extend warm greetings to the Republic of India. We deeply appreciate the government of India and the event organizers for providing this important platform to promote innovation, collaboration, and progress in defense sector. South Sudan journey to peace and security. Though South Sudan is a young nation, we have shown remarkable resilience in our journey toward peace and stability. The government of South Sudan remains fully committed to implementing the revitalized peace agreement signed in 2018. We are also engaged in ongoing peace initiatives with holdout groups facilitated by the Kenyan government in hopes of achieving a final settlement. Our work focus on training and equipping our armed forces, demobilizing fighters, reintegrating ex-combatants. We are also reforming our security sector to ensure greater professionalism and accountability. Our aim is to create a secure South Sudan that serves as a beacon of peace and cooperation for the entire region. South Sudan faces significant security challenges, including threats stemming from ongoing conflict in neighboring countries such as Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo. These conflicts have direct implications for our security. Additionally, we are working to address these rising dangers of human trafficking and the illicit drug trade, which destabilize not only our country, but the broader region. Defense cooperation with India. India has been a steadfast partner to South Sudan, particularly in the areas of defense, security, and capacity building. India's contribution to the United Nations peacekeeping force in South Sudan have been invaluable. We are also grateful for India's support in offering a scholarship to South Sudanese youth and for being a leading destination for medical services. I'm pleased to reaffirm South Sudan's commitment to deepening defense cooperation with India. We look forward to sending South Sudanese personnel to India for advanced training in defense technologies, counterinsurgency operations, and peacekeeping. Additionally, we are eager to expand our cooperation in defense procurement, technology transfer, and joint ventures in defense production, benefiting not only South Sudan, but the entire East Africa region. Invitation for stronger defense cooperation. In conclusion, I invite all nations here today to join South Sudan in strengthening defense cooperation by sharing knowledge and working together on common security challenges. We can contribute to global peace and stability. Together, we can create a world where nations prosper in peace. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite Her Excellency from Tanzania, Her Excellency Dr. Stergomena Lawrence Tax.
Your Excellency Shil Rajnath Singh, Defense Minister of India, Defense Ministers from participating countries, defense experts, industry leaders, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to join you at this esteemed gathering. I extend my gratitude to the Government of India for inviting the United Republic of Tanzania and for hospitality extended to me and my delegation, and for organizing this crucial discussion on building resilience through international defense cooperation. Today's security environment is increasingly complex, with threats ranging from cybersecurity, warfare, and terrorism to geopolitical tensions and resource and climate-induced conflicts, as is the case in a number of African countries. No nation can address these challenges in isolation. Resilience requires strong institutions, technological advancement, and strategic international partnerships. For the United Republic of Tanzania, resilience means strengthening institutional frameworks to enhance preparedness and adaptability, investing in technology and innovation to modernize defense capabilities, and deepening international cooperation through intelligence sharing, joint interventions, and capacity-building initiatives. Tanzania values its growing defense partnership with India and other partners. Regionally, we remain committed to supporting the African Union, the East African Community, and the Southern African Development Community-led initiatives to enhance security and stability. It is also worth noting that climate change is an emerging security threat that must be integrated into defense strategies. Stronger disaster response mechanisms and sustainable defense planning are essential to mitigate climate-induced risks. Another emerging factor in global security is artificial intelligence. It offers opportunities in enhancing surveillance, cybersecurity, and early warning systems. However, it also poses threats, including autonomous weaponization, cyber vulnerabilities, and ethical concerns. As AI reshapes modern warfare, international cooperation in artificial intelligence governance is critical to ensuring its responsible and secure use. As we move forward, we must leverage artificial intelligence and emerging technologies responsibly while safeguarding security. Also, we must enhance multilateral engagement to combat transnational threats and commit to collective action for global peace and stability. Tanzania stands ready to collaborate with all partners to build a more resilient, secure, and peaceful world. Let us join hands and move together. And once again, I thank and commend the government of India for organizing this very important conclave. I thank you. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I now invite His Excellency from Yemen, His Excellency Lieutenant General Mohsen Mohammad Hussein Al-Dairi, to please share your words, sir.
السيد راجنات سنج وزير دفاع جمهورية الهند الصديقة المحترم، أصحاب السادة الوزراء الحاضرون المشاركون في هذا الملتقى، السيدات والسادة المحترمون الحاضرون جميعا، يطيب لي أن أعبر عن الشكر والتقدير على توجيه الدعوة إلينا في وزارة الدفاع اليمنية لحضور المعرض الجوي ومعرض الطيران 2025 الذي تقيمه وزارة الدفاع الهندية والقوات الجوية الهندية في نسخته 15، وكذلك المشاركة في ملتقى بريج لوزراء الدفاع 2025. إننا في الجمهورية اليمنية نتابع باهتمام خاص هذا المعرض الدولي الذي قطع شوطا كبيرا في التطور والمنافسة في مجال صناعة الطيران الحربي والمدني وكذا خدمات الطيران المختلفة منذ نسخته الأولى عام 1996. وإنني اليوم أعبر عن إعجابي وانبهاري بما يشتمل عليه المعرض الذي يمثل مفخرة للصناعات الهندية ومؤسسات البحوث العسكرية ودائرة الفضاء والطيران المدني الهندي، وبالإضافة إلى العارضين الوطنيين في الهند فقد أتاح المعرض فرص كبيرة للمنتجين من الدول الأخرى، ويتضح لكل المشاركين والمهتمين مدى حرص منظمي معرض ايرو انديا 2025 وبريد ملتقى وزراء الدفاع وسعيهم الحثيث لتلبية احتياجات المشتركين لمنتجات الطيران المختلفة. إنني أشعر بالسعادة وأنا أعيش معكم هذه اللحظات العلمية العسكرية والصناعية في بنغالور بجمهورية الهند الصديقة، وكم كنا نتمنى أن نكون ضمن المشاركين في هذا المعرض الدولي بصناعاتنا الوطنية، إلا إن الحروب التي عاشتها وتعيشها بلادنا اليوم اليمن وآخرها الحرب والانقلاب الذي قامت به الميليشيات الحوثية قد عرقلت كثيرا طموحاتنا في التصنيع العسكري والمدني، إلا أننا سنبذل قصارى الجهود للاستفادة من مثل هذه الفعالية الصناعية والتجارية الكبيرة. السيدات والسادة الحاضرون جميعا، إن شعبنا اليوم يعاني من ويلات الحرب التي فرضها الانقلابيون الحوثيون على وطننا وشعبنا، بالإضافة إلى الأخطار والممارسات العدوانية لهذه الميليشيات الإرهابية التي تعرقل حركة الملاحة البحرية عبر باب المندب وخليج عدن وفي المنطقة برمتها، وهو الأمر الذي يستدعي موقف دولي صارم في وجه هذه الميليشيات الإجرامية لتأمين سلامة حركة الملاحة عبر الممرات المائية الهامة. ونرى أن أهم خطوة للنجاح في هذه المهمة الاستثنائية تكمن في دعم الحكومة الشرعية في اليمن وقواتها المسلحة لمواجهة الجماعات الإرهابية الحوثية وغيرها من التنظيمات الإرهابية المتحالفة معها، وتأمين سلامة حركة التجارة الدولية عبر مضيق باب المندب وخليج عدن. وهنا نجدد دعوة كل الأشقاء والأصدقاء للوقوف إلى جانب بلادنا وشعبنا وقواته المسلحة لفرض سيادة الدولة على كامل التراب الوطني واستعادة المؤسسات الدستورية والعودة إلى البناء الوطني الشامل وإرساء أسس العدالة والمساواة والحرية والديمقراطية. إن بلادنا زاخرة بكل مقومات البناء والتنمية المستدامة في مختلف المجالات، وأن السلام المنشود والأمن والاستقرار هو السبيل إلى التنمية الاقتصادية في بلادنا حتى نتمكن من اللحاق بركب التقدم والازدهار الشامل. السيدات والسادة الحاضرون جميعا، اسمحوا لي أن أغتنم هذه الفرصة للتعبير عن تقديرنا الكبير لمواقف جمهورية الهند الصديقة الداعمة لبلادنا وشرعيتها الدستورية وتقديمها المساعدات في العديد من المجالات، ومنها تأهيل الكوادر اليمنية في المنشآت التعليمية الهندية. وختاما أتمنى للمعرض الدولي الجوي ومعرض الطيران الذي يعتبر الأول على مستوى آسيا ولملتقى وزراء الدفاع بريد 2025 النجاح، وللصناعات الهندية العسكرية والمدنية كل التطور والنماء، ولعلاقة جيشينا وبلدينا الصديقين الازدهار لتشمل مختلف المجالات. كما أعبر لكم عن الشكر والتقدير على حسن الاستقبال وكرم الضيافة، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Her Excellency from Zimbabwe, Her Excellency Opacham Jipange Muchinguri Kashiri.
The Minister of Defense of the Republic of India, honorable ministers from various countries here present, Your Excellencies, all protocol observed. On behalf of my delegation, and indeed on my own behalf, allow me to express my sincere, profound gratitude and appreciation to the government and the people of the Republic of India, more specifically to you, Honorable Minister of Defense, for inviting us once more to this era in the exhibition and the Ministers' Conclave. We feel at home away from home. It is pleasing that the Aero India show continues to grow in scope, offering us great opportunities to witness latest innovations and technologies in the aviation and defense industries. Military technology is indeed increasingly becoming integral to global peace and security in view of the new emerging traditional threats that are bedeviling our globe as we seek solutions to
defend our territorial integrity, to protect our people and resources. The Ministers' Conclave is becoming a forum to dissect the threats that are facing global peace and security environment with the view of coming up with sustainable solutions in our quest for a peaceful and secure world. The theme of this year, bridge building resilience through international defense and global engagement, is indeed timely and very significant, for it is mobilizing collectively in our shared security and peace. Our meeting is taking place at the backdrop of a shifting geopolitical environment and the rise in conflicts in many parts of the world, mainly in the Middle East and parts of Africa. This is rolling back socio-economic developments made in recent years towards the attainment of sustainable development goals and are impacting the most vulnerable: women, children, the disabled, and the elderly. The global peace and security environment is being made more complex by the increasing recurrence of natural disasters, with most emanating from climate change. In recent years, Southern Africa, including my country in particular, has experienced several droughts and flooding caused by cyclones. 2023 and 2024 rain season saw developments that prompted members of the Defense Forces to be increasingly involved in national and regional disaster preparedness mechanisms. This reality calls for the modernization and redesigning of our defense strategies through research and development. This new phenomenon requires mutual bilateral and multilateral cooperation for us to exchange experiences and best practices. It is pleasing that the conclave is coming at a time when India-Africa relations are growing from strength to strength, as demonstrated by the continued participation of African countries at the event. The Republic of India of recent has increased its investments in Africa and leading in the opening of markets for African goods and services. In addition, India continues to avail fair credit lines through its membership of the BRICS. Trade relations between the Republic of India and Africa is increasing, underpinned by diverse economic engagements with both governments and the private sector. As a result, trade between the Republic of India and Africa continues to grow, making India Africa's third largest trading partner, after China and the European Union. We are inspired by India's growing capabilities and strides towards self-sufficiency in the area of military hardware and technology. India is making huge strides in its technological advancements, enabling it to produce modern and classic equipment to meet its needs and beyond. In the area of military domain, manufacturing industry, automobile sector, agriculture, medical, as well as in the pharmaceutical sectors. It is our mutual interest as Zimbabwe and the Republic of India to continue forging joint ventures and partnerships with your private and public entities, particularly in area of mutual interest in defense and security industries, in the process tapping into India's expertise in defense and security. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, allow me to conclude by reminding us all that global peace and security requires concerted efforts from all of us, irrespective of our economic or military standpoints. Insecurity in one part of the globe, remote as it may be, can have serious ramifications for all of us. No place and no one should be left behind. For us to have sustainable global peace and security, we must give diplomacy a chance by engaging and re-engaging each other in resolving conflicts. As Africa in general and Zimbabwe in particular, we are committed to joining hands with India and other progressive nations in embracing military technology in the endeavor to promote global peace and security. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, ma'am. As we move forward, I now invite His Excellency from Dominican Republic, His Excellency Major General Miguel Angel Rubio Baez.
Buenos días. Reciban todos los atentos saludos del Ministro de Defensa de la República Dominicana, así como el nuestro. Me dirijo a ustedes para reafirmar el firme compromiso de las Fuerzas Armadas Dominicanas con la seguridad y la defensa cooperativa. Entendemos que cada aporte realizado se traduce en una defensa más robusta, capaz de enfrentar los desafíos que nos afectan a todos. Estamos convencidos de que al trabajar conjunto podemos construir un entorno seguro que favorezca el desarrollo y la paz. Por ello, queremos expresar nuestro agradecimiento al Ministro de Defensa de la India, Honorable Rajnath Singh, cuyo liderazgo ha sido esencial para impulsar esta iniciativa. Su disposición para crear espacios de diálogo y cooperación es un ejemplo de cómo la colaboración entre naciones puede marcar la diferencia. Creemos firmemente que la unión de esfuerzos nos permitirá superar obstáculos, la posibilidad de accesar a nuevas tecnologías y cadenas de suministro de defensa que ofrece la India, abre las puertas de un aliado confiable que nos permitirá asegurar una rápida respuesta en tiempos críticos. Es fundamental que continuemos fortaleciendo los lazos de amistad y colaboración, ya que a través de la cooperación que podemos responder eficazmente a las amenazas que trascienden fronteras. Un entorno seguro es la piedra angular para el crecimiento económico, la estabilidad social y el progreso de nuestras naciones. Por ello, reiteramos nuestro compromiso de trabajar mano a mano con la comunidad internacional. Juntos formaremos un puente sólido hacia un futuro más estable y justo para todos. La colaboración y el intercambio de experiencias y recursos son herramientas esenciales para enfrentar los desafíos globales y estamos decididos a unirnos a este esfuerzo colectivo. Nuestro mensaje es: la seguridad y la prosperidad se alcanzan mediante la unidad y el compromiso común. Agradecemos nuevamente a la India y a todos los participantes internacionales los exhortos a continuar en este camino de cooperación que nos permitirá transformar desafíos en oportunidades para construir un mundo mejor. Hacemos propio el compromiso de One World, One Family, One Future. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite His Excellency from Samoa, His Excellency Harry Jeffrey Schuster.
Thank you, Madam Master of Ceremonies. Honorable Defense Minister of India, Honorable Rajnath Singh, Honorable Ministers of Defense, Deputy Defense Ministers, Honorable distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I take this opportunity
on behalf of the government and people of Samoa to thank the Honorable Minister of Defense for India, the people of India, and the government of India for this very kind and generous invitation for Samoa to be part of this very vital and important conclave. We are very privileged to be at this conclave together with our members of our region, Australia, Fiji, and Papua New Guinea. Of the four of us who are here, we are the only one who do not a military arm of any sort. I'm sure a lot of members around this room, if you hear that we're from Samoa, you're probably wondering where that is. We're a very small country in the Pacific, and if you look at the map, you'll probably need a magnifying glass to find where we are. We are a country of 8 islands, totaling 1,000 square miles and 200,000 people. We're just a pebble in the vast Pacific Ocean. Although small, we share with everyone around this room our aspirations for peace, stability, prosperity, and moving forward to fulfill the aspirations of our people. The European explorer, Magellan, named the Pacific not for its lands, but its oceans. We comprise 1/3 of the surface of the earth. And Magellan, in sailing the Pacific Ocean, it was the calmest ocean he's come across. So it was from that he named our region the Pacific. Relatively, we have, throughout history, remained very, very peaceful. However, with all our peaceful aspirations, the countries from the Pacific, we are peoples of lands in a huge, vast ocean. We were part of one of the greatest wars in the history of mankind, the Second World War, without our invitation or any aspiration from us. Interests outside of our region came and fought the most terrible war that the world has ever faced. And we are realistic. We do not want any wars to come to our region. We want to maintain the peacefulness and Pacific of our region. But we are not blind to the fact that regional interests will come to our region, whether invited or not. We are very thankful and we applaud the government and people, the Honorable Minister and the people of India for calling together this very vital conclave at a time when the world is in turmoil. And small as Samoa is, we do not have a military, nor do we ever aspire to have a military. But we share with you your aspirations of this conclave to bridge our interests of all countries who are here and others in the world, so that we seek, through dialogue, a peaceful resolution. And that is the only weapon that we have as a country, is dialogue. Should dialogue fail, then we inevitably will be faced with war, a scenario that we do not ever want to face in our lifetime or in the lifetime of generations to come in our country and in the Pacific. We support the government of India on the high and lofty ideals of this conclave. And we will always support interests that seek to strive for peace and achieving our aspirations as nations through dialogue and peace. I lastly would like again to reiterate our very sincere gratitude to the Honorable Minister, the people and government of India for including such a very small, insignificant country in this very high and lofty conclave. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. On that aspirational note, as we march ahead, I now invite His Excellency from Italy, His Excellency Mr. Matteo Perego di Cremnago.
Good morning, Namaste. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Indian Defense and the Honorable Minister Singh for the warm hospitality and cordial welcome. Italy and India share deep historical, cultural, and economic ties. And today, this bond is further strengthened by our shared vision for the future. Over the past few years, our relationship has entered a new phase. We elevated our bilateral relation to the level of a strategic partnership. In October 2023, the Minister of Defense concluded a cooperation agreement, and in November 2024, Prime Minister Meloni and Prime Minister Modi signed the Italy-India Joint Action Plan 2529. This ambition plan outlined key areas of collaboration with defense and security as a fundamental pillars. Honourable Ministers, modern conflicts are no longer confined to the military domain, but extend across economic, social, technological, and cognitive sphere. In this evolving landscape, resilience plays a vital role, enabling nations to withstand, adapt, and recover from crises and attacks. The Minister of Defense is at the forefront of this challenge, ensuring continuous innovation to address today's complex security threats. However, success depends on clear objective, an integrated vision, and a multidimensional approach. Italy is committed to developing a military force capable of operating across all domains, including the cyber domain, which today is an arena of constant conflict. Recognizing the growing cyber threats, the Italian Ministry of Defense has taken a leading role in managing large-scale cyber crises and is developing initiatives based on a cyber resilient by design approach. Similarly, the underwater domain has become a critical area of competition due to energy infrastructure, rare earth elements, and strategic communication networks. To address this, Italy has launched the National Underwater Dimension Hub to strengthen resilience and foster technical and scientific innovation. Italy is advancing digital transformation by leveraging artificial intelligence and quantum computing to enhance predictive analysis and optimize decision-making processes. These technologies hold great potential for a manned system, for they also introduce new threats that require careful mitigation. Additionally, Italy is prioritizing the development of advanced defense technologies in collaboration with industry partners. As key example is the GCAP project, which will lead to the sixth-generation aircraft, revolutioning the aerospace sector with cutting-edge innovations. To navigate these challenges and seize new opportunities, I propose a few key strategic actions. First, building resilient defense supply chains through regional alliance by strengthening supply chain resilience, by diversifying sources and adopting advanced security technologies, and leveraging regional alliance to ensure uninterrupted access to strategic materials and tackle current geopolitical risks. Second, enhancing strategic alliance through joint initiative by promoting security through development, a concept that integrates economic growth and geopolitical stability, recognizing India's unique role in the global south and a bridge between developed and developing nations, fostering global security partnership. Seizing any opportunity to deepen cooperation in defense, cybersecurity, and emerging technologies. Third, advancing innovation and sustainability in defense industry by exploring the role of sustainability in defense strategies, including the adoption of low-carbon military technologies, and using cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and autonomous systems as a key enabler of global security and resilience. Fourth, positioning Italy as an industrial hub for Indo-Pacific and Euro-Atlantic security by serving as a bridge for defense technology collaboration between Europe and the Indo-Pacific. Fifth, by strengthening public-private partnership in the defense sector, by encouraging industrial alliances for development of emerging technologies, facilitating technology transfer and industrial localization to accelerate innovation. Honorable Minister, global challenges require global responses. Italy and India, two nations committed to international stability and security, must work together to strengthen dialogue and cooperation. Our partnership must be guided by common values, including respect for international law, economic prosperity, and collective security. Let us move forward with a shared vision, fostering strategic resilience and technological innovation to build a safer, more stable world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite His Excellency from Kyrgyzstan, His Excellency Major General Terdekbaev Arles Zhekshinovich.
Добрый день, уважаемый господин министр обороны Республики Индии, уважаемые участники совещания. Прежде всего, позвольте поприветствовать всех от имени Министерства обороны Кыргызской Республики и выразить искреннюю благодарность Министерству обороны Индии за приглашение посетить вашу прекрасную страну, за оказываемое гостеприимство и радушный прием. Мы с удовлетворением приняли предложение индийской стороны участия на сегодняшнем совещании министров обороны в рамках проведения международной выставки Аэро Индия 2025 и приветствуем проведение совещания под названием «Мост». Укрепление устойчивости посредством международной обороны и глобального взаимодействия, учитывая актуальность в условиях существующей международной обстановки. Анализ последних событий и конфликтов свидетельствует о том, что динамика военно-политической ситуации в мире, изменяющиеся геополитические процессы, требуют от мирового сообщества дальнейшей консолидации усилий. Сегодня перед оборонными ведомствами наших государств возникают новые задачи по широкому спектру, и в целях их выполнения ведется поступательное развитие взаимного военного и военно-технического сотрудничества. Во имя решения международных региональных проблем, поддержания безопасности и стабильности на обширном пространстве. В данном направлении кыргызская страна придается особое значение дальнейшему углублению сотрудничества как в двухстороннем, так и в многостороннем форматах для обеспечения обороноспособности наших государств. Только сообща мы можем более действенно противостоять кризисным явлениям в области мировой безопасности и проводить работу по своевременному реагированию, предупреждению возможных угроз безопасности. Уверен, сегодня у нас будет прекрасная возможность послушать наших коллег по основным вопросам обороны и глобального взаимодействия и обменяться мнениями. Уважаемые участники совещания, позвольте пожелать вам плодотворной работы и приятного времяпровождения на гостеприимной индийской земле в городе Бангалоре. Спасибо большое, благодарю за внимание.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite His Excellency from Maldives, His Excellency Mr. Muaz Halim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of the Honorable Defense Minister of the Republic of Maldives, His Excellency Ghassan Mahmood, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Defense Minister of India, Sri Rajnath Singh, for inviting us to the 15th edition of Aero India, and for the very warm Indian hospitality extended towards our delegation. Honorable Defense Ministers, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to address this esteemed gathering at the Defense Ministers' Conclave, held alongside Aero India 2025, one of the world's premier aerospace and defense exhibitions. I extend my sincere gratitude to the Government of India and the Ministry of Defense for hosting this prestigious event, fostering global partnerships in defense and security. Honorable Defense Ministers, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, the world today faces unprecedented security challenges, geopolitical tensions, cyber and space threats, and rapid advancements in warfare technology. These threats transcend borders, demanding a collective and coordinated response. Peace and stability are not just national imperatives, but global necessities. This conclave reaffirms our shared commitment to cooperation, innovation, and resilience. We must strengthen multilateral defense engagements, foster technological advancements, and enhance strategic partnerships to build a safer world. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, defense collaboration today extends beyond military engagement. We must emphasize enhancing interoperability through joint exercises and operational coordination, defense technology partnerships, maritime and aerospace security, countering emerging threats, including cybersecurity and other technology-driven threats. Ladies and gentlemen, under Atmanirbhar Bharat, India is transforming into a global defense manufacturing hub. Initiatives like Make in India and the Defense Production and Export Promotion Policy promote indigenous capabilities while fostering international collaboration. The Maldives deeply values its partnerships with India, which has significantly contributed to our maritime security, disaster response, and defense capacity building. India's leadership in regional security remains vital to ensuring peace and stability in the Indian Ocean region. For the Maldives, security is more than military preparedness. As a small island nation, we prioritize maritime security, climate resilience, and transnational crime prevention. Stronger regional cooperation ensures stability and prosperity for all. The Maldives has always prioritized national and regional security. His Excellency President Dr. Mohamed Moise's vision for the defense of Maldives includes the building of indigenous capabilities and capacities to protect the country's political independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. This will no doubt increase the confidence of our partners and allies in the region and beyond in the ability of the Maldives National Defense Force to cater to the operational needs to keep the Indian Oceans safer and secure. Honorable Defense Ministers, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, defense is not just about deterrence. It is about building trust, ensuring security, and enabling prosperity. I urge all nations to strengthen bilateral and multilateral ties, explore new avenues of cooperation, and work toward a resilient, peaceful future. In conclusion, I extend my deepest appreciation to Aero India 2025's hosts and organizers. May this conclave lead to meaningful partnerships and concrete action towards global security. Long live Maldives-India friendship. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I now invite His Excellency from Mongolia, His Excellency Brigadier General Gangkyag Daugdaj.
Honorable Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, honorable dignitaries, esteemed guests, and fellow defense leaders, I bring greetings from the government and people of Mongolia. I'm honored to represent Mongolia at the Aero India, a premier international aerospace exhibitions. This event is testament to Indians' growing prowess in the aerospace sector and commitment to international cooperation. As we gather here today, I wish to extend my best wishes to all participants, exhibitors, and organizers of Aero India. May this event foster greater collaboration, innovation, and mutual understanding among nations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And on that note, may I please now invite His Excellency from South Africa, His Excellency Major General Retired Bantu Bonke Harrington Holomisa.
The hosting Minister of Defense of India, the Honorable Shri Singh, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers of Defense present, distinguished delegates, esteemed representatives of the aerospace and defense industry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to address this esteemed conclave on behalf of the Honorable Minister Motshekga, who could not be here due to other commitments. And I'm particularly glad to be back in India. The last time I stood on Indian soil was in 1991 when I accompanied the then Chief of Staff of the military wing of the African National Congress, Umkhonto weSizwe, the late Chris Hani. Our mission was clear. We sought India's support in training our soldiers in conventional warfare, including the members of the then Transkei Defense Force. Today, I must take this moment in this distinguished forum to express our deepest gratitude. The officers you trained gained invaluable expertise, and many have since risen to the ranks of general, playing critical roles in shaping South Africa's modern defense force. We are grateful that this cooperation still runs uninterrupted to date. Indeed, we have long started to build this bridge, and we must continue to reinforce and strengthen it. As we convene at this conclave, it is clear that we stand at a pivotal moment in global defense and security. Aerospace and military technology are advancing at an unprecedented pace, redefining the very nature of modern warfare and security operations. We cannot afford to be mere observers. Strategic investment in research and development is imperative. South Africa, like India, has a strong legacy of innovation in military aerospace and unmanned aero systems. These are not just military imperatives. They are economic drivers capable of stimulating industrial growth, job creation, and technological sovereignty. The fourth industrial revolution is upon us, demanding that we integrate artificial intelligence, robotics, and space-based defense into our security frameworks. But no nation, no matter how advanced, can navigate these waters alone. That is why regional cooperations, such as BRICS and the African Union, are such a critical vehicle for cooperation. Through these vehicles, we have the opportunity to build a new global defense paradigm, one that is multipolar, equitable, and rooted in the principles of shared development. We must accelerate technological transfers among BRICS partners and abroad, ensuring that our collective expertise strengthens the resilience of our respective defense industries, and in the process, protect our resources. The world is witnessing an alarming rise in conflicts, destabilizing regions, and threatening global security. As countries present in this conclave, we must continue to position ourselves as institutions that promote peace and stability. Beyond traditional military cooperation, we must also prepare for emerging threats such as climate change and natural disasters. Our joint military exercises should not only focus on combat readiness, but also on humanitarian operations, ensuring that we can swiftly mobilize to assist communities in these times of crisis. As South Africa, we have already demonstrated such cooperation on many occasions, aiding neighboring countries like Malawi and Mozambique in rescue operations during emergencies. It is this kind of coordinated response that we must enhance to protect livelihoods and strengthen resilience across our nations. These operations must be rehearsed and refined, ensuring that we remain at the forefront of global humanitarian and disaster relief efforts. The vision bearers of these peace and humanitarian cooperations, Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela and the likes, must be honored through the extension of these cooperations. In conclusion, this conclave is a powerful reminder that security is no longer confined to national borders. The threats we face, terrorism, cyber warfare, and geopolitical instability, demand collective solutions. South Africa remains steadfast in its commitment to collaborative defense initiatives within AU, BRICS, and other global platforms. Our continued participation in peacekeeping missions and counter-terrorism operations underscores our unwavering dedication to global security and stability. Honorable Ministers, this conclave is more than a meeting. It is a call to action. Let us reaffirm our commitment to innovation, partnership, and sustainable growth. Let us harness the power of our nations to build a defense and security framework that serves not only our nations but the future of global stability. South Africa stands ready to work alongside our allies to build a secure, technologically advanced, and economically robust future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I now invite His Excellency from United Kingdom, His Excellency Lord Bannen Coker.
Thank you to His Excellency, the Honourable Raksha Mantri, for convening this very important conversation. And thank you to everyone who has made it possible. And congratulations to India. It is clear we are living through a time of increased instability and uncertainty, where the values, rules, and norms that seemed sacrosanct just a few years ago are being challenged. It is also clear that in our globalized and integrated world, no one is isolated from this. What happens on one continent has global repercussions. The ties between Europe and the Indo-Pacific are indivisible, which is why the United Kingdom is committed to working with friends and partners everywhere to uphold global peace and security. Our pledge to put NATO first should not be misunderstood as a retreat from our friends further afield. Which is why the UK has stepped up our cooperation with Indo-Pacific nations. For example, working to uphold international security with Japan and Australia through our GCAP and AUKUS partnerships. And we proudly welcomed INS Toos Hill and INS Tabar to London over recent months alongside our iconic HMS Belfast. And later this year, our carrier strike group will sail to the Indo-Pacific. Its mission will be to work with international partners and allies to increase interoperability and boost prosperity. Building on the work we are doing on maritime security and maintaining freedom of navigation, which helps underpin the global economy and the rules-based international system. And I look forward to India's engagement and that of other nations represented here as we develop our carrier strike group plans alongside, as I say, other like-minded partners and allies. The UK and India are working together to enhance industrial resilience. We are close to finalising a defence industrial roadmap, which will strengthen ties between our industrial sectors and the integration of our supply chains, helping to address fragilities exposed by COVID and conflict. And as a trusted strategic partner, the UK fully supports Make in India and your ambitions for self-reliance. And we will work with you to help achieve that. We want meaningful win-win defence collaboration that delivers next-generation capabilities, jobs and interoperability, as I say, and fits with India's vision for the future. Something which will deliver a more secure and prosperous future for all. So thank you for your attention and the huge success of this conclave and Air India, which with other talks such as Net Zero taking place in Delhi today, show India's vital role in the Indo-Pacific and beyond. And we look forward to India's role in that. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, sir. On that dynamic note, I'd also like to thank all the distinguished speakers for their insightful remarks. And now, I request the Honorable Raksha Rajamantri, Shri Sanjay Seth, to please deliver the vote of thanks.
Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, Honorable Defence Ministers, Defence and Deputy Defence Ministers attending the conclave from across the globe, Excellencies, Senior Defence Official dignitaries, eminent guests, ladies and gentlemen. On the behalf of the Honorable Defence Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, and the Government of India, it is my privilege and great honor to express our profound gratitude and warm regards to our esteemed guests for taking the time to participate in the conclave. I would also extend sincere thanks to the ministers, honorable dignitaries, and eminent guests who, although unable to present physically, have participated in the event through digital means. The discussions today have been highly successful in exploring ideas for concerting a secure and resilient future united by shared defense objectives and a spirit collaboration that reflects the ethos of bridge, building resilience through international defense and global engagement. I am optimistic that we will continue to build on our existing partnership and explore new areas of mutual prosperity that can be bridged through cooperation, collaboration. Wishing you all the pleasant evening ahead. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude this successful and enriching conclave, we will now be proceeding forward for the group photographs, for which I would request the entire proceeding to happen in an orderly manner. So for the first round of the photographs, we will be requesting the Defence Ministers and Deputy Defence Ministers, along with the Honourable Raksha Mantri, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, to please head for the group photograph in the ballroom. The group photograph will happen just outside, and we will be requesting for the first photograph featuring. We'll be requesting everyone to please be seated or please be at your respective place, as the Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh Ji and the Honorable Raksha Raj Mantri Shri Sanjay Seth will be taking leave. I request everyone to please be at your seats, please be at your place. Once again, we'd like to inform that while we have a very orderly manner to approach the group photographs, please note the first photograph we will be requesting only the defense ministers and the deputy defense ministers for the first photograph. I repeat, only the defense ministers and deputy defense ministers for the first round of the photograph. As for the second photograph, which will happen in the next couple of minutes, I request the heads of delegations and Indian dignitaries to please remain seated. I repeat, the heads of delegations and Indian dignitaries to please be inside the ballroom. We will be inviting you for the next round of photograph as well.